say Uno. But
She didn't.
I have a very short-term memory. I work and I forget everything about it. But I wish I had also gone and studied theatre somewhere. Anger, I think, is very hard to showcase because people tend to get into the same trap, and I have been too. Like, it just becomes shouty and a bit.
Hey guys, my name is Shravan Shah, and today I'm going to be having a conversation with the super talented Radhika Apte in the house. What's up?
Even if I had 1% of your energy, that would be great.
This energy is especially brought for you. And what we're going to do today is, in today's episode of I Dare You, we're going to play Uno.
Okay.
And while we do that, of course, we'll chit-chat about Mrs Undercover. So first I'm going to, of course, serve us the card.
Play Uno with two people only?
Of course. Between both of us, of course, we have to see who the winner is. And I'm hoping I don't lose because the last time I did, I played it with somebody and I lost. Radhika, all the best to you.
Hi, all this to you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Who goes first?
You go first. You go first.
Hey, were they like different colors? And
There
now
are
they're-
different colors. There are different colors. There's a mix here.
Oh,
Yeah.
so there are different colors?
Yeah, there are different colors.
Okay.
Okay. Skipped. Okay. So I like how you're cut. Wow. But listen, how are you this cool? Like, you'll play a cop, then you'll play an agent, and while you're doing this, you do it so effortlessly. Like, how does Radhika Apte do this? Please give deets.
I don't know. I mean, what do you want me to say?
Anything, whatever you want to say, just say it.
No, I think profession is not how you describe a character anyway.
Yeah.
Like, you know, cop and an agent. It's just a profession. The character is very different. Character in Monica was completely different. The character here is completely different.
Yeah.
I think I don't know why in India we always ask questions which is like, oh, you're a cop, and then again you're a cop.
You're not a cop again.
No, I'm saying when I was in forensic, and then I was in
Yeah.
Monica, and I was like, but that doesn't mean the character's the same at all.
Yeah.
So.
But no, what I mean was, after you do this, okay, are there traits that get left behind?
No, of course not. It's a job. I mean, you know.
But is it easy to like switch off for you?
I think so. I mean, it's genuinely a job. If actors start taking everything home, I mean, can you imagine? It's a job. It's like you go, you perform. And it's like any other job. Like, you know, you go to your office as a business head of some company. You are actually performing.
Yeah.
You know, the whole day. You're performing when you're... And you go home and you're your own private life.
And whenever you get a script, like, do you have a specific number of days that, hey, you know what, I want to prep for this, so...
Depends on the film. Some films require a lot of prep. Like the last film I shot, which I just finished 4 days ago, we had a 3-week preparation period. We rehearsed for 3 weeks.
Okay.
You know, but for Undercover, we didn't need any preparation.
You didn't need
so
preps.
it's just, it depends on film to film.
And does it ever happen to you that probably, let's say you're shooting 2 projects simultaneously, and is it easy for you to, you know, actually juggle between 2 characters?
I have done that a lot in the past, when I've done multiple projects at the same time. But I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to finish a project at a time. It's not entirely in your control also. In the past, when I've taken a couple of projects or multiple projects at the same time, wasn't by design. Sometimes things don't finish, things get pushed, and then they clash, and then you have to find a way to do everything together.
Yeah. And do you ever sit down and watch your probably old work?
Not my own work, no.
Cannot?
No. I mean, not really.
You've never like purposely like even switched it on me like, hey, let's see what I did here.
Very rarely, but like probably yes, like a couple of times. Because I think, I don't know, sometimes you think that, oh, there's something was actually not bad, and you watched after a point and you feel like actually it wasn't that good. Or sometimes you feel like, oh, that was so cringeworthy, I don't want to watch it. But when you watch it, you go like, actually it wasn't as bad. And something to learn from your own performance, especially what not to do or what worked. But I'm not somebody who watches it too much. I cringe a lot.
Okay, I'm going to continue the game.
Yeah,
And
okay.
because I want to be nice to you, I'm going to give you a draw 2.
Okay.
You can't put draw 2 on a draw 2.
You can actually.
No, you cannot. Apparently, as per Uno rules, you cannot anymore. I have no idea. Why did I draw out of color?
I don't know how you draw.
Yeah.
Okay, you can only throw that if you don't have that, right?
Yeah.
And on this, can I put the same thing? Or something else?
As per new Uno rules, you cannot. So it's a draw 4, guys. It's a draw 4 for Radhika. But what is the last thing, Radhika, that you watched that you felt like, yeah, this was so good, like this was made so well? Any film, any show that you watched?
The Offer I saw. mean, I've not seen something for a long time. So the offer I saw, which was I thought excellent.
Hana?
I saw this show called The Secret on Netflix, which was excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw Banshees of Inisherin. So good. Oh man, so good.
But listen, when you watch something like this, does it the actor really feel like, yeah, I wish I would have been a part of a project like this?
I mean, I don't think that I wish I was a part of the project because sometimes you can't. I mean, you just can't. You don't fit, and also, I mean, can't always say that I wish I was part of this. But I just wish I was part of something that will inspire me like
inspire you like that. Makes sense.
Now my turn, no?
Yes, it's your turn. Okay.
What? Uno, I forgot to say Uno. But
she did it. You know, when you play a certain kind of character, okay, and when the audience keeps on seeing you, has it ever happened with you that, you know, probably people have taken your on-screen appearance or the role that you played so seriously that for the longest period of time they believe that this is you in real life, and they've come and probably said that to you also?
Not really. No. Never happened.
It's not happened to you?
No, I think people consume so much content. Everybody's doing so much work. It's sort of now sort of doesn't sort of I don't think it's relevant. But when I did a film called Ontohin like a long time ago, it was one of my first or second film maybe actually. That time I think a lot of Bengali people sort of did associate me with this Bengali girl, which did sort of have that what you're saying had that kind of an impact. But otherwise, I think we're so used to now, you know, you see people in films and series, and then you see them in their interviews and you see their social media. So they have a variety of things to look at.
That's true. But I have a confession to make. This is one film of you, in which of course you star, and I think I've watched it by 8 times by now. And every time I meet a new person, I'm talking to them about short film and stuff like this. I mentioned that film, that's Ahilya. You were fab in it. The story is so good.
Yeah.
But did you know that that's the kind of effect the film is going to have on the audience?
Absolutely not.
But do you get this also that, hey, you were so good in Ahilya and you know?
Yeah, but Ahilya was really big. It became like quite big. And we were just doing it for fun, you know. So we really did not expect Ahilya to have that kind of a...
Seriously?
Yeah, popularity.
Wow.
It really was quite great. Like,
it's still one of my favorite
how it sort of blew
like during the lockdown, I watched it so many times. I was like, damn, I love this film.
Yeah.
But you know what you were saying before that when the interviewer asked you that kind of questions, you know, that hey, what did Durga study or stuff like this? When you play a character, do you also make a backstory of that character? That hey, probably this person has gone through this, that's why this person is doing what this person is doing. Do you do that?
Yeah, of course I do.
You do that? And what is one of those most toughest backstories that you've made?
I don't remember. I have a very short-term memory. I work and I forget everything about it. But I do make memory banks. I do work with an actor's whatever, you know, history and where the person came from. Sometimes directors don't want you to do that, which was a new experience for me recently. But I normally do it. Because you need to find why a person reacts the way they react, right? So you need to find out where they come from.
Yeah. And what is that one emotion for you that is probably difficult for you to showcase on the camera? Is there an emotion?
I think anger, is very hard to showcase because people tend to get into the same trap, and I have been too. Like, it just becomes shouty and a bit like, you know, over the top. It's hard to really be angry because there's so many ways you can play it. But I think we all tend to do that, and we all like me too constantly. It's just the same sort of. It just everybody angry, and then it just gets shouty and a bit predictable.
Yeah.
So I think that's something that I need to work on.
Think about this answer. What if the 15-year-old Radhika Apte was sitting there? What is the advice you would give her?
Go study theatre.
Yeah,
I really wanted to study theatre. I should have studied theatre, I feel. I should have gone. I mean, not that I regret it, because when I studied eco math, I absolutely loved mathematics, and I still love math, and I don't regret. I had such a great time in college, like amazing time in college, and I don't regret one bit. But I wish I had also gone and studied theatre somewhere.
It would have made a difference.
I don't know. But I do want to do it. Maybe I'll do it in the future.
You should.
Yeah,
I think you'll nail it. I think you'll nail it.
But I just feel like just the amount of stuff you read and you watch and the daily practice, I just feel like I would have liked to do that.
Nice. Thank you so much for having a conversation with me.
Thank you.
And for making me lose this game of Uno. You've won your rock star, the true
I
rock
don't
star,
know, I
Mrs
won this
Undercover.
game.
Yeah, you've won it. You've won it like a rock star that you are. Keep killing it. Hoping to see you super soon. Till then, this one is a wrap.